the meta tag provides metadata or information about an HTML document. Meta tags are placed inside the head element and are commonly used to define the character set, page description, keywords, author, and viewport settings. This element doesn't have a closing tag because it's a void element, but it still carries information using its attributes. Hello everyone, welcome again. Okay, as we said, the meta tag provides information to the browser and search engines about the document. We can add one or more meta tags to our document to include specific information. In this lecture, we'll learn about the charset meta tag. The charset specifies the character encoding for an HTML page. It ensures that the browser understands and displays the text on the page correctly. When a page is shown, the browser must know how the text is encoded to display it correctly. The charset meta tag tells the browser how the text is encoded. Okay, let's use a meta tag to choose a standard character encoding for our page. To include metadata in our web pages, we can place a meta element within the head element. Just like we mentioned, this element doesn't have a closing tag because it's a void element. To improve readability, let's add a trailing slash to the element. This is how the charset metadata is written. The character set value is usually a text that tells the browser how to encode the characters. The most commonly used and recommended encoding is UTF-8, which can handle characters from many different languages. Alright, this meta tag tells the browser how to read the characters in the HTML document. It makes sure that the browser shows the text correctly using UTF-8 encoding. Look, this paragraph has special characters. With the right encoding, the browser will show these characters correctly. You should know that, by default, HTML5 uses UTF-8 for character encoding. This means that, when we include the HTML5 doc type at the top of our HTML file, it automatically uses UTF-8. However, it's a good practice to add the charset meta tag in our HTML document. This is important because using the wrong encoding can cause characters to display incorrectly. For example, setting the charset to UTF-8 ensures that all characters are displayed correctly regardless of the language used. Remember to place the charset meta tag near the top of the head section in the HTML document, as the browser needs to interpret it early. If it's placed too far down in the document, it may not be recognized correctly. Alright, the last thing we want to mention is to make sure that the HTML file has been saved with the correct encoding. For example, this file has been saved with UTF-8 encoding, which is the recommended encoding for saving HTML files. However, in this file, even though we used the UTF-8 charset, the content is not displayed correctly because it was saved with Shift-JIS encoding, which is meant for Japanese characters. To fix this, let's click on this item, then select this option, and click on UTF-8. Now let's check it again. As you can see, all characters are displayed correctly. Okay, done. See you soon with another lecture.